and welcome back to everyone on the Wrestling and to my predictions for AEW Redemption. And yeah, kind of a weird show this. It kind of feels like filler before All In, but at the same time, yeah, I don't know, I'm sure it's going to be great on the night, even if maybe the build hasn't been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, let's get straight into things. And we're going to start things off with a Women's World Championship match, Thekla versus Willow Nightingale. And yeah, this could be an interesting match. I mean, Willow, yeah, has she really been built up enough to win the world title at the moment? I'm not particularly sure. But I think Thekla, at the moment, I've been really enjoying her owning the championship. And I think she could be in course for a big match at All In. So yeah, personally, I just can't really see her losing the title just yet. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun match between these two. But yeah, personally, I can't see any other result than a Thekla victory here. As we then moved on to Mark Davis versus Andrade Almeida for the national championship. And yeah, no offence to Mark Davis, but to be honest, I haven't really noticed his title reign, and it does feel like it's kind of the right time to hand it over. I think Andrade, I think AEW's got big plans for him, but I'm not sure that's going to happen quite yet. In terms of maybe the World Championship picture, obviously he's got that MJF thing laying in the background, but I think holding this title for a bit and having some bang matches with it could be kind of a great stepping stone for him. So I'm going to say Andrade gets the win. Moving on into Kenny Omega versus Kevin Knight for the World Championship. And yeah, this is going to be a really fun match. Obviously, I don't think anyone expects Kevin Knight to win. We all know the direction now is Kenny Omega versus MJF. Versus Will Ospreay at All In. So yeah, there's not going to be stopping that. But I think it could be a great match for Kevin Knight to really show what he can do and kind of elevate himself into the main event scene. So yeah, I'm going to say it will be Kenny Omega who comes away with a victory here. Moving on into Chris Jericho versus Tommaso Ciampa. This is a really interesting match. It feels like it would be a big win for Ciampa to get a win over Jericho, still relatively early into his AEW career, but at the same time I feel like this could be a big one for Jericho as well, to really get the momentum back. I don't really feel like AEW see Ciampa as like a mega top star going forward, so personally I'm not sure if he gets such a big win on pay-per-view. I'm going to say it will be Jericho who gets the win and continues to build further back up the card. As we then move on to Carl Fletcher versus Bandido. And yeah, no doubt about it, this is going to be a really fun match. Bandido obviously is great. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Obviously, he's still got the ROH belt. I feel like that should be his focus. I think Carl Fletcher will come away with the win for it. I think he's doing some pretty fun stuff at the moment, isn't he? With the International Championship, and the match he has normally are top class. I don't think AEW wants to let that go. I'll say it'll be Fletcher who gets the win. We've got a 6-man ladder match to determine the next challenger for the International Championship. And yeah, an interesting lineup. Mike Bailey, Jack Perry, Beast Mortis, Commander, Nick Wayne and El Colon. And yeah, for me there's kind of two main ways I'd say this go. Mike Bailey, obviously he's really over with the crowd at the moment. And Jack Perry, having just signed his new contract, I think would also be a popular option. But yeah, I just feel like Mike Bailey's on such a roll. Perry could maybe do something else interesting. I don't know, I think yeah, I don't know. I'm going to change my mind actually. I'm going to say it'll be Perry. I think he'll get it done. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it's him or Bailey. Moving on into the Conglomeration versus the Lethal Twist, and yeah, this is an interesting one. Obviously, it's the fact it's on the buy-in makes me think it will probably be the Conglomeration. I feel like they're the more established teams as well. I'm not sure if we've really seen enough from Jay Lethal and his gang to really say they would have enough to be trios titles. And yeah, it's a shame. I'd like the Conglomeration to really heat the trios up because yeah, to be honest, they deserve better than a buy-in slot. Moving on into the Bang Bang Gang versus the Dogs, and yeah, this is an interesting one. Obviously a double chain tag team match, which will be interesting. I don't know, it feels like it could be a big win for both these teams. Obviously Jay White just returning. I feel like it'd be good if AEW gave him the win, and I'm hoping that's the direction they would go, but it's also at the same time the Dogs could also benefit from a big win. But I just think because it's Jay White, Juice Robinson, I think, they'll really want to start heating Jay White up. I'm going to say it will be the Bang Bang Gang who get the win. Next up, it was Cage and Cope versus the Death Riders for the World Tag Team Championships. And this is another interesting one. Cage and Cope, they've had an okay reign with the belt, haven't they? But at the same time, I'm just not sure really if the Death Riders are going to take over and what Cage and Cope will do in the future more with the title. Personally, I'm not sure if it's the right time for a Death Riders World title reign. I think it'll be a really fun match, but I'd like to see Cage and Cope hold it for a bit longer. I think they've just got a bit more they can do with the belt. Obviously, there's a few interesting storylines they can tell. Moving on then to the Death Riders, Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley versus the Young Bucks. And yeah, this is an interesting match. I feel like obviously you've got the connection, Ospreay, Omega. It's all going to lead up to that, and I feel like Moxley will play a role here. And I don't think it'll necessarily be on Will Ospreay's side. I don't know if we'll get a union between Moxley and Omega, but yeah, I just kind of sense a heel turn. So Ospreay can go into All In really as a massive underdog. So yeah, it's going to be an intriguing one, this one. But I think the Young Bucks will get the win. Maybe Mox helps them out in the end. As we then move on to the TBS Championship match between Hikaru Shida and Maya World. And yeah, this is an interesting one. Shida's obviously had the title for just a small while now. But yeah, I think I'm really looking forward to seeing what she can do with that. So I hope she continues that for a bit more. Maya World, I mean, obviously is a very, very talented performer. But I'd like to see Shida to get a decent run with that. I think these two will put on a fun match. But yeah, I'm hoping that Shida retains and goes on for a bit longer run.
This video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.